Assalamualaikum everyone. Good evening. How's everyone, guys? Voice is clear. आवाज आ रही है सबको? Okay, जी. Perfect, perfect. Great. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you everyone. Good, good. Alhamdulillah. Everything is fine. I know it's little late, but like it's a kind of a time when if you're doing job or you're doing something, you would be free from your routine. And why I have chosen this day because from tomorrow onwards is there would be a weekend and you can start studying. So thank you so much for joining. So I will take like a productive 1 hour and we will discuss everything which is important for advanced financial management and financial management. So guys, it's a combined orientation for AFM and FM. ये combined orientation, okay? It's a combined orientation of financial management and advanced financial management. So please uh, be patient and try to listen every important discussion which we are going through. And if there is any question, अगर किसी का कोई question है, if there is any question, I will answer all your queries, all your question at the end of the session, okay? At the end of the orientation. So let me start. Obviously, this is AFM and FM orientation. My name is obviously you people know my name is Shweb, and I am a CFA charter holder and a fellow member of ACCA. I've done my ACCA back in like 2008, and I done my CFA in 2011. Uh, and I'm a fellow member of ACCA, means there's an experienced person. And obviously, a charter holder, a person can only become a charter holder if he has a relevant experience, not the teaching, but the practical experience as well. So combinedly, I have a teaching experience of like 17 to 18 years. If I correctly remember, I started my teaching career from 2nd July 2007 onwards. And I have a global exposure of training candidates. I have conducted in-person training in different countries. Plus, I'm teaching online since many years. So I have students across the globe and they are, mashallah, present in many, many countries. So it's a blessing whenever I visit any country. Like I'm very blessed that I can easily found my students. Even, even whenever I go to Makkah and I'm like, if I am doing tawaf there, you know, often I found my students there. It's a blessing. Wherever you go, wherever in which country, wherever you go, you will find your students. So it's a blessing. So I have taught many thousands of students, and they are mashallah doing wonderful. They are doing great job across the globe. I have experience of teaching financial management and financial management of ACCA, uh, cost management of CA, plus advanced financial management of CA, that is called the BFD, Business Finance Decision, of the CA. Plus, I have also experience of teaching all levels of CFA. Currently, I'm teaching financial management, advanced financial management, business finance decision, and CFA. So this is the teaching experience. For if I talk about the industry experience, I started my career as a research analyst. Then I worked as a finance manager in in a leading textile company of Pakistan. Then I worked as a in our treasury department of one of the largest bank of Pakistan. And when I left that job, I was working as a senior vice president there. Then I moved to KSA and work as a uh, financial advisor to the board in one of the famous company of KSA. And recently, I had joined uh, the second largest company of this country in a M&A department. So I have a practical experience of forex plus equity plus merger and acquisition. And believe me, these are the chapters of financial management and advanced financial management. जो आपने chapters पढ़ने हैं ना, the areas which you are going to study of financial management and advanced financial management, I have spent years and years on this. I have experience of FX because I was working in a treasury department. I have experience of equity because I was the portfolio manager for the bank. Plus, I am also managing my own portfolio both in Pakistan market and the US market. Plus, recently, I have joined the merger acquisition and investment valuation department of this company. So, all the chapters, you name the areas of financial management and advanced financial management, I have a hand-on experience of that particular area. So, you can get the practical exposure of these topic as well. And Alhamdulillah, I have produced many nationwide and global place winner in financial management and advanced financial management in last so many years. Currently, I am associated with uh, PAC. Previously, I was associated with Scans. You must have heard these institute names. Plus, we have started our own venture called Preproots. All of you have taken admission in Preproots, and some of you may have taken admission in PAC and some other linked institutes. But mainly, our current institute is Preproots, where you can find the courses of financial management, advanced financial management, Excel, plus the CFA courses. And sooner we will also launch certain courses related to finance as well. For example, financial modeling. So I will discuss that as well. So that was a brief introduction of your tutor. अच्छी बात ये है, the good thing is the person which you have chosen, he has the practical exposure plus the teaching exposure. So you will inshallah get the blended version. आपको inshallah you will enjoy. Let's start from the advanced financial management. First, I will introduce the AFM. Then we will go to the financial management side. So these are the areas of advanced financial management. If you look at the areas, it includes investment appraisal. It includes investment appraisal and advanced investment appraisal. Okay, topic is advanced investment appraisal. Why I have written separately basic investment appraisal? Because we will revise all the basic techniques of financial management: IRR, NPV, payback, cost of capital. So, basic investment appraisal, we will build the foundation. Then we will cover the advanced investment appraisal. In advanced investment appraisal, we will be covering international investment appraisal. We will be covering APV, adjusted present value. You must have heard the NPV. आपने NPV सुना होगा. So NPV plus APV, adjusted present value. You must have heard IRR. In advance, we will cover the MIRR, modified IRR. Then we will cover the very famous topic, merger and acquisition. It's a department in which I'm currently doing job. Corporate restructuring, risk management, foreign currency risk management, as well as the interest rate risk management. These are the topics. This is not one topic, investment appraisal. It includes investment valuation plus cost of capital. Investment valuation plus cost of capital. It includes NPV, IRR, APV, MIRR, international APV. What is international APV? You will invest in प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ अदर कंट्री, तो वो इंटरनेशनल हो जाएगा. दिस इज अनदर टॉपिक, मर्जर एंड एक्विजिशन. यू विल एक्वायर अदर कंपनी एंड यू हैव टू वैल्यू दैट कंपनी. आपको उसकी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करनी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इलॉन मस्क हैज एक्वायर्ड ट्विटर. हाउ टू वैल्यू दैट कंपनी. Facebook has acquired Instagram. How to value that? Facebook has acquired WhatsApp. How to value that? Corporate restructuring. Company is not performing well. You have to restructure the company. A country is not performing well. You must have heard that the country like Sri Lanka is not performing well. Even Pakistan is not performing well. So how to restructure the debt of the country? Similarly, we will learn that how to restructure the company. This is a full-fledged topic. Then currency risk management is another topic. Risk management is a main topic. It has two parts. Currency risk management and interest rate risk management. इसके दो parts हैं. Overall risk management, it has two parts. Currency risk management, interest rate risk management. Then we will cover the option pricing. Option pricing and real option and other areas. Technical areas. All it includes a very small number of small topics. So we call it as another area. And then we will cover all the theory. A lot of theory is there. So these are the areas. If you look at, this is a screenshot which I have taken from your study guide. Number one topic is investment appraisal, merger and acquisition, restructuring, treasury and advanced risk management. But there are other topics as well. Option pricing, other areas, technical articles, theory. We will be covering all the technical articles. We will be covering all the theoretical aspect of this paper. But main topics are these four. But I will add fifth as other topics. And you will be working as a senior financial advisor in AFM. FM में क्या था? Financial advisor. In AFM, you will be senior financial advisor. You will be working as a senior financial advisor. You will be directly reporting to the board. So in AFM, you will be working as senior financial advisor and reporting to the board. In FM, you are working as a financial advisor. किसको रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं? सीनियर मैनेजमेंट को, सीनियर फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर को, सीनियर मैनेजमेंट. सो इन FM, F9 में, in FM you are reporting to the senior management. In AFM you are a senior manager, so you would be reporting to the board. Okay, what is the structure of the exam? Obviously there will be 100 marks paper. There will be 3 questions. 50 marks case study in section A, and there will be 2 questions of 25 marks each. So we have a 100 marks exam, 50 marks in section A. In section B, there will be 2 questions, 25 marks each. Okay. In question number 1, there would be 10 marks for professional marks of 10 in question number 1. And in section B, in each of the question, there will be 5 professional marks. So 10 professional marks, 5 professional marks, 5 professional marks. Okay, what are these professional marks? You should have professional skills in order to get the professional marks. क्या होते हैं जी? What is professional skill? Number 1 is communication. You should know how to communicate with the senior manager, with the board. So communication is all about report writing. Then analysis and evaluation. How you will analyze the numeric. It's like how to calculate NPV, how to calculate the valuation. You will do the numeric and then you will analyze it. Doing numeric and analyzing it. For example, calculating NPV and then commenting on it. Calculating risk management question and then discussion on that. Skepticism is challenging, be careful, and challenge the assumptions. Challenge the assumption. Like, whatever is provided by examiner is not final. You have to challenge the data provided by the examiner. You have to challenge the data provided by the examiner. For example, छोटी सी example दे रहा हूँ. It's a very basic example. Examiner is saying that your company will grow by 20% in next 10 years. Every year your company will grow by 20%, 20%, 20%, and 20%. Okay, this is given by the examiner. But the country in which you are operating, country is only growing by 2%. यहाँ फिर country is in recession, country is struggling, but you are growing by 20%. This is not possible. You will challenge this assumption. You will say that it is quite difficult that a company can grow by 20% for next 10 years in a country where country is not growing. Like if your country is struggling, you can't grow by 20% unless you are selling abroad, you are exporting something. In a problematic country, you cannot grow by 20%. Even the country is growing. Still, it is difficult to grow every year by 20%. Can anyone tell why? Because we know that, remember, you must have covered this in a business paper. If a business is growing, there is always a threat of new entrants. There will be a new company who can copy your idea, who can substitute your products. So what will happen? Your growth will slow down. It is not possible that your company can grow by abnormal growth for all the future years. No, that is not possible. Sooner or later, your idea will be copied. Sooner or later, your business will be slowed down. Your business will be matured. You cannot grow abnormally every year. Yes, it is possible for few years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not for whole life. So skepticism is challenge the assumption. Do not accept anything on the face of it. Okay, commercial acumen is it making commercial sense? Is it making commercial sense? Like commercially, this project is possible. Commercially, this strategy is viable. Commercially, this scheme is going to be acceptable by the locals. So these are the professional skills. We will work on this. We will solve every question by keeping these professional skills into our mind. Whether you are solving 50 marks question, 25 marks question, risk question, restructuring question, merger question, investment proposal question, whenever you are solving AFM question, you should keep all of these 4 points into your mind. Okay. Now, what is AFM? AFM is 40% numerical and 60% theory. 60% theory. And all the theory, this 60% theory includes 20 professional marks. 20 professional marks. Plus all the remaining theory is scenario based. You have to discuss, you have to link with the scenario. So whenever you are solving question, after solving the question, do read the examiner answer. How examiner has explained the answer. How examiner has discussed the theory in that particular, so that you can learn from, you should learn that approach. And in our live classes, whenever we will solve the question, we will also solve the theory. We will write the theory, and I will teach you that how to write the theory. That is very important. If you are only solving numeric, you are only doing 40%. You will fail. So whenever you are solving question, just keep this into your mind. ये ज़हन में बिठा लें. You have to solve the question completely. You have to write the theory as well. This is AFM. And believe me, these professional marks make the paper easy. You just challenge the assumption, check the commercial sense, analyze it, make a proper layout of the report. You can get the full marks, full these professional marks easily. So this has made the paper easier compared to the past. In past, AFM result was in 30s. Now, AFM result like is coming in 40s. Why? Because professional marks has made the paper easier. Okay. We will discuss in every question that how to get these marks. Okay. What is the conclusive advice to pass AFM? Sir, how can I pass the AFM? These are very generic advice, but I will keep you telling that how to pass the AFM in all the live classes. But to be honest, if you study well, you will pass. Sustain study over a period, you will pass the exam. If you cherry pick the topic, if you do the selective study, it would be difficult to pass. मुश्किल हो जाएगा. Do not skip any topic. And do not rote learn from the past paper. Do not use past paper question to try to pick the topic areas. Okay, last time ये आ गया, अब ये आएगा. Last time he has examined this topic. Now the other topic will be tested now. Guess will not work here. Must practice past paper. Read and write the model answer to understand the examiner approach. So whenever you are solving any question, it should be number one step. Solve question without looking at answer. Second, once you solved it, read the answer or watch my video on that. Third, then resolve. It should be three-step process. Solve the question. Just pick the topic. For example, you have covered investment appraisal. Select any topic, solve the question. If you able to solve it by 10% or 20% without looking at the answer, that is success. Then watch my video or look at the standard answer and then resolve it. Resolve the question completely. Focus on quality, not on the quantity. If there are 100 past paper questions, target should not be solving all the 100 questions. Target should be solving 30-40 questions, but complete question. That should be your approach. Do not panic due to one or two adjustment in exam. Because if you are unable to solve one or two adjustment, you still can get more than 90% marks. So there is no need to panic on small mistakes. View the specimen exam early in your study. Just look at the specimen exam, that how the question will be tested in the exam. Be aware that more than one topic area of the syllabus will be examined in question. So examiner can test two topics in one question. Examiner can test both of the risk management topic in one question. Examiner can test corporate restructuring merger combinedly. So do not assume that there will be a single question on single topic. Support any discussion or evaluation you make to the scenario in the question. Question context is very important. If you have solved NPV, discuss it. If you want to discuss anything, relate to the scenario. For example, you have solved a question and NPV is positive. If you are discussing, link to the scenario. That is very important. Question context is very, very important. If you are writing general answer, examiner will not be happy. Examiner will not give you marks. Okay. Use your exam time effectively. And good time management skills are important. So write it somewhere that you should learn time management skill during this 2 and 3 months. Okay. Structure your answer. Presentation is critical. If your presentation is not good, remember you will not get the good marks. Presentation is key. Presentation अच्छी नहीं है ना. So you're not doing a good job. You know, let me tell you a very important thing. In real world, calculating NPV is not important task. How you are presenting your information to the senior management, that is important. That is important. How you are writing a report, how you are making PowerPoint slides, that is important. Just look at the slides. Just giving you the idea. Look at this. Okay, this is the number 1 slide. How I am making the slides? Cover page, my information. Cover, separator. That means I'm going to discuss AFM. Okay. Look at this. Areas, paper, conclusive, all are at same points. Even this is important in practical life. Now, next, I'm going to discuss financial management, separator. So in practical world, presentation is far, far, far more important than the actual numerical work. So you would be a senior financial advisor. Your presentation skill should be important. How you are presenting your report, your writing, your presentation to the board, that is important. Structure your answer. This is a very important skill. And this is a skill which will help you in jobs. Helps in job. Do not use incomplete sentences when making a point. What do I mean by incomplete sentence? Okay. If I write just do not panic, this is incomplete. Be aware, incomplete. So do not use incomplete sentences when making a point. Marks are avoided for complete points made in full sentences. However, when appropriate, you can use a bullet point, numbered paragraph, and heading to structure an answer to a question. Points made should be in complete sentence to properly constitute a discussion or an explanation. If you're writing a sentence, you should write a complete sentence. Anything incomplete will not lead you to get a good mark. Advice from the examining team, and when discussing the result of calculation, make clear that your advice or recommendation is on financial grounds based on your calculation. If you're advising on thing or on anything, if you're saying that NPV is like we should accept the project, you should write that how you are recommending this. You should write that I am recommending this based on financial grounds. अगर आपने प्रोजेक्ट एक्सेप्ट करना है, if you are accepting the project, write it that why I am recommending to accept the project, because NPV is positive, IRR is higher, because the profitability is higher. Reason बतानी है. You should give the reason. You also need to discuss factor complicating the decision and provide a justification for the final recommendation. If in advanced financial management, if you are saying that NPV is positive, accept the project. ये F9 में किया था ना? Accept the project because NPV is positive. You will not get the full marks. You should also discuss the other factors. Like एक छोटी सी example देता हूँ. You will write that if NPV is positive, you will write NPV is positive, or you can state in this way: company should accept the project because NPV is positive and it is directly increasing the wealth of shareholders. However, अब ये कहाँ से आ गया? However, this is NPV is just a estimated figure. We should run sensitivity, simulation, or scenario analysis to justify the numbers. So you need to discuss other factors as well, factors complicating the decision. Okay, if you are taking any decision on the basis of estimated figures, you should also write that this is based on estimated figures. We should run sensitivity, simulation, scenario analysis to further analyze or further strengthen our decision. Like, let me tell you. Let me tell you. You come to me and requested, sir, please tell me whether should I invest in stock market or not. Okay. If I say invest, okay, what you will do? You will say, oh, sir has told me invest in the stock market, and you have put all your money in the stock market. You know what happened yesterday and the day before yesterday? If I talk about US market or Pakistan stock market was bleeding yesterday, even today. It has like 10,000, more than 10,000 points. It reduced the 10,000 points. Investor face losses of billions and trillions of dollars. What you will do? You will blame me. So if I give you advice, I will advise in this way: invest in stock market. However, look at the risk. If you're investing in stock market, you have to invest for long term. If you're investing in stock market, do not invest blindly. Choose the good stocks. If you're investing in stock market, put some cash as a liquidity. Do not invest all your money in just in one instance. So whenever you are giving any recommendation, you have to complement your decision with other factors. Okay, we will learn this. Approach the professional scale as integrated in your technical answer by providing full, well thought out answer to all requirements. Whenever you are writing the answers, always assume that you have to answer your question including the professional skills. You should answer your question by covering all the professional skills. So, in short, summary: theory and answer writing technique is very important. Okay? And yeah. Let's discuss briefly the financial management. Financial management, these are the areas of financial management. Number one is the investment appraisal. Investment appraisal is one topic. Cost of capital is another topic. Cost of capital is you have to arrange funds from the market and uski koi cost hogi. There would be some cost of that capital. So how to calculate the cost of the capital? हम इसमें cover करेंगे. What is investment appraisal? If a company is doing any capex, if company wants to buy any machine, wants to open a new factory, wants to open a new company. For example, I am working in a telecom company, and that company wants to open a data center. You know what is data center? Data center is a center where all the data is being stored. For example, you must have heard all of these: Facebook, Microsoft, Google. These institutes contains a lot of data. आपका सारा data, your all data on the Facebook, Google and Microsoft, they have to store somewhere. ऐसा नहीं वेबसाइट पर स्टोर हो जाता. They have to store somewhere physically. So where they are storing the data? In the data center. So मेरे पास एक proposal आया. We want to open a new data center. Appraise it, evaluate it. If NPV is positive, if IRR is higher, then we will open a new data center. Exactly, opening a new factory, opening a new business, launching a new product, all will be covered in investment appraisal. Then to finance the project, you need to borrow or you need to get funds from equity. So free में नहीं होते. There will always be a cost of equity, cost of capital. We will be covering that. Business valuation. You want to acquire some business, you want to value some business, you want to calculate the worth of any business. This is another topic. Source of finance. What are the different sources of finance? Debt and equity. These are common, but there are some others as well. For example, Islamic finance. For example, venture capital. Shark Tank बहुत famous हो रहा है. Remember Shark Tank? Venture capital, business angel. So, what are the convertible loan, preference share? What are the different sources of finance? Another topic. Risk management. Currency risk management, interest rate risk management. So we have a same topic in financial management, but a smaller one. Then working capital management. What is working capital? Current asset minus current liability. Managing cash, managing inventory, managing account receivable, managing account payable is all about working capital management. So these are the 6 main topics and then other theory. Okay. How the question will come? There will be 3 sections in financial management. In section A, there will be 15 MTQs, 2 marks each. In section B, there will be 3 OT cases, a small case study, then 5 MTQs in each case study. And in section 3, 2 CR question, constructive response question, written question. So in section A, candidates should not spend too much time on any one question that they may be struggling with, as each question is only worth 2 marks. So in section A, there will be 15 MTQs having 2 marks each, total 30 marks. Section B, question will be based around a common scenario and can come from any area of the syllabus. और ये मिक्सचर होगा, mix of calculation and narrative theory. Section C is a written question. Questions are likely to be broken down into several requirements and will be manually marked. It is therefore vital that all workings are shown and assumptions are stated. Okay. Now, let me tell you the last area, the CR. CR question will be come from investment appraisal, cost of capital, source of finance, and working capital. CR will not come from business valuation and risk management. So risk management and business valuation, you can only expect MTQs and MCQs in exam. You will not expect long question on business valuation and risk management. But you can expect a long question on investment appraisal, cost of capital, source of finance, and working capital management. Okay. What about the MCQs, MTQs? MCQs and MTQs can be tested from any area: investment appraisal, working capital, theory, source of finance, business valuation, risk management. So examiner can test MCQs from any topic. But for CR question, there will be 4 topics: investment appraisal, working capital, sources of finance, cost of capital. Okay. Okay. Now, I will take few more minutes. How to answer the questions? This is very important. Next few slides are very important. I know it would be boring for you people at the start of the course, but please take the screenshot of this, whatever I'm going to teach you in next like 10 minutes. Answering the question. Whenever there is a word analyze, what is the meaning of analyze? Break into separate parts and discuss, examine, and interpret each part. Give reasons for current situation and what has happened. Analyze is normally when you have to compare the current situation with the future situation, or the current situation with the past situation. So analyze in exam, if there is an analyze, you will answer your question in 2 paragraphs: the current situation and what has happened. Breaking into separate parts, these should be separate. It should be 1 paragraph, 2 paragraph. And the best way to give the headings: half of the page refer to one situation, half of the page refer to the other situation. Separate your answer into 2 parts, okay, and possibly give the headings and then discuss. That is analyze. Analyze, whenever the word is analyzed, you have to compare 2 or 3 scenarios. Okay, assess. To judge the worth, importance, evaluate or estimate the nature, quality, ability, or significance. What in assess, this determine the strength and weakness, importance, significance of that particular situation. Whenever the word assess is given, normally you have to give the strength and weakness. Strength and weakness. Assess means it's in a favor or it is in against. अच्छा है या बुरा है? It is on the positive side or the negative side. If the strengths are more compared to weakness, so you will assess that it is good. If the weaknesses are more than strength, so you will assume that this is not a good project. Calculate, to ascertain by computation, to make an estimate, evaluate, to perform a mathematical process. Provide a description along with the numerical calculation. Just calculate the answer and give the description. You're not going to discuss a lot there. Like for example, if examiner is asking about the NPV, you will calculate the NPV and briefly describe it, what you have calculated. Examiner is not asking you a detail of discussion. He only wants to calculate the answer, but just describe it. This is very important. Discuss, consider and debate, argue about the pros and cons of an issue. Examine in detail by using arguments in favor or against. Whenever there is a word discuss, write about any conflict, compare and contrast. Your answer should be the pros and cons. Pros and cons. If you want to discuss any situation, discuss the risk management question, discuss the NPV question, discuss the business valuation question. जब word discuss आ जाए, pros and cons, pros and cons. You have to write the pros and cons of that situation. Pros mean positive side, cons mean negative side. Evaluate. Determine the scenario in the light of arguments for and against. वही बात है तकरीबन. Mention evidence, case, points, issue to support your evaluation. Like, evaluate आता है जब आपने कुछ काम भी किया होता है. Evaluate is when you have actually done some numeric. For example, in NPV, you have performed the calculation, then word evaluate will come. In business valuation, you have performed the calculation, then word evaluate will come. So, whenever there is a word evaluate, you have to discuss to support the evaluation. Mention evidence, case, point to support the evaluation. लिखना वही है. You have to write the pros and cons, but you have to cover the base case. You have to cover some numerical. You have to cover because you are doing the evaluation. Explain, make an idea clear. Show logically how a concept is developed. Do not just provide a list of points, add in some explanation of the points you are discussing. So, whatever the relevant points, explain it. Do not write the simple points. For example, examiner will ask you, explain all the assumptions. All the assumptions taken. So, idea is not to list down the assumptions. Explain the assumptions. Instead of writing one line, write 2 to 3 lines. Explain the assumptions as like, do not write briefly, write in detail. Recommend, advise appropriate action to pursue in terms of recipient will understand. Give advice or counsel. Like, let me give you the idea. There is a risk management question. Examiner will say that calculate forward, future, option. So numerically you have to do forward, future and option. And then there would be a word recommend. Discuss the forward, future and option. And then recommend one solution as well. Advice bhi deni hai. You have to give the advice. Summarize, actual meaning, give a brief, condensed account, include conclusion, avoid unnecessary detail. In summarized way, you will not go into detail. Remember to conclude your explanation. So summarize means you have to give the conclusion. You have to conclude all your discussion. In AFM, these 3 words are very important. Discuss, assess, evaluate. In FM, discuss, explain and calculates are important. So discuss kya hai? Consider and debate in detail about pros and cons of an issue using arguments in favor or against. In AFM, Advanced Financial Management, you will see discuss a lot. Assess, judge the worth, importance, evaluate or estimate the nature of significance. Evaluate, determine the scenario in the light of arguments for and against. और FM में क्या है? Discuss, explain, make an idea clear and calculate. FM में calculations are there. There's a lot of calculation in FM. But these 3 points are important from the perspective of AFM and these 3 points are important from the perspective of FM. Please take the screenshot. These are important. Whenever there is a word discuss, you have to explain by writing pros, by writing cons. I will teach you everything. But in orientation, just giving you the idea and how we will proceed. Okay, these are the study material which is required. Class notes are available on LMS. Question bank and answers are available on the LMS. You will also find the BP and Kaplan kits there. But believe me, question bank includes everything. And if you can approach your theory, you can take the help of Study Hub. Study Hub is a official platform provided by ACCA. If you can do, you can take the help of Study Hub. Otherwise, what I have done, I have made theory videos on Study Hub data. मैंने क्या किया? I have taken the data from Study Hub and I have made the theory videos. Those are available on the LMS. If you unable to read from the Study Hub, watch these theory videos 4 to 5 times. अभी से देखना शुरू कर दें. You can start it now. Okay. There is one issue. Question bank does not include the latest past paper. Latest past papers are available on the ACCA practice platform. That is for purpose. वो जानबूझ के किया गया. Why? Because I want you people to practice all the latest paper on the ACCA practice platform. Not on the Excel, not uh, on the Word. Go to ACCA practice platform and do the practice of latest past papers on the ACCA practice platform. So study notes are class notes are available on the portal. Question bank and answers are available on the portal. Study hub आपका मसला है वो आपको access होगी. If you don't have the access, there is no need to worry. Watch the theory videos. Complete it. Latest past papers are not included in the question bank. You will find latest past paper on the essay practice platform. Okay, latest past paper. Okay, one more thing. There will be Excel sheet on LMS, both for AFM and FM. You will find majority of the solved question on this Excel file. Go to the LMS first tab orientation. Download this Excel file on your computer. It's a very heavy file there. Okay, so this Excel sheet contains the solution, numerical solution of almost majority of the past paper question. Okay, it will help you. You can cross check your question, your solved question from this sheet. Okay, how to study? Follow the schedule. Schedules are uploaded on the portal. You have to follow the schedule. You can study by your own. You can move ahead of schedule. You can even leave the schedule. But the best approach of my course is follow the schedule. वो schedule follow करें. Submit assignments timely to get them marks by the tutor in the live class. It's a humble request. Class से पहले assignment जमा करानी है. I will assign the assignments and I will text you that assignments are available on the LMS. Submit the assignments timely. So I will mark it in the live class. If you have any query, resolve it in a live class or WhatsApp group. Start reading and watching theory videos at the start of the session. आप अभी से start कर सकते हैं. Make summary notes and flow chart of every chapter if possible. Appear in weekly test. So these are the key points here. This one and this one. It will help you to gain confidence. A reality check. You will get a tutor feedback. You will learn time management. You will learn a sense of attempting new question. And you will learn the ability to score marks in a stressed environment. Okay. So you will get pre-recorded course, weekly live classes, live webinar before the exam, mock assessment, weekly test, assignment checking. WhatsApp query support. I'm normally active on the WhatsApp group. So if you have any query, do message me in the WhatsApp group. I will be available. And and if you need any help, if you are not understanding anything, do let me know. You know, if you unable to understand anything, do DM me. मुझे मैसेज भेजें. I will explain you. I will try to re-record that lecture. And if you like anything, so do discuss that in the WhatsApp group. वो कहते हैं ना कि अच्छी चीज़ें सबके सामने डिस्कस करें, बुरी चीज़ अलग में करें. Okay. So if you want to recommend me something, if you want me to re-record something, if you want me to add something, uh, direct message me, private text me. Okay. And if you want to appreciate something, so you can even appreciate privately or you can appreciate in the WhatsApp group. So I will take your feedback. like I will encourage the constructive feedback. I will try to add this in the lectures. So inshallah, that is it. I am with you, and I really want to support you people to pass the exam. Plus, I really want you people to become successful in your practical life. So I can guide you in the job market as well. I will guide you in the stock market as well. You can take my help in assessing the stocks, the valuation, the FX. So I can also practically guide you. But the main agenda is to learn the financial management and advanced financial management and to pass the exam. So this is my number. I have two numbers. One is this, and the other is you can expect text from these number as well. This is Saudi number. This is the Pakistan number. This is my email, and this is the test submission email. Whenever there is an assignment or test, you have to submit at this. Plus, you can also connect us on LinkedIn. Plus, you can also connect on YouTube, Preproots, and on LinkedIn we have a Preproots page as well. So treat me as your family member, and inshallah, I will be available to help you people. So let's start from your questions. Floor is open for the question, guys. आप अपने क्वेश्चन टाइप कर सकते हैं. Sir, I have completed till risk management. Mashallah, छा गए. It's a wonderful job. Shadi, thank you, sir. Sir, you said we need to focus less questions by doing them complete instead of solving many questions. State a list of questions that must be covered instead of doing random. अच्छा, I will guide you, but अभी क्या करना है? Because it's the start of the course. You have to follow all the questions which I have covered in the lectures. Okay. So जैसे जैसे time गुजरेगा, as time passes, I will explain you, I will guide you that which question you should focus more. मतलब it is not like that I will provide you a list of questions, only focus on these questions. No. It depends on the area to area. Okay. अच्छा जी, चिराग साहब ने पूछा है what should I do because I have completed till risk management. Appear in all the tests, appear in all the assignments. Okay. Complete the course and regularly appear in assignments and tests. At what date we should complete our lectures? I have given you the schedule. Please follow that. YTM market value KD में difference. YTM is the required return of investors. If I am the investor, how much I will demand. और KD क्या है? KD is the cost for the company. So YTM and KD में फर्क है tax. Fraz, I have made a video on that. Please remind me in the WhatsApp group. I will send you the link of that video. I have to appear in F3 next month without taking lectures. CM accounting pass है. R1 RB पढ़ा है तो F3 पास किए बगैर. F3 अगर आप next month में appear हो रहे, you can pass the F3 if you have already covered the accounting. It's not that difficult. I have one question. Could you please suggest something for working professionals? How they can manage AFM along with jobs every day before the job or after the job? Assign 2 hours. Assign 2 hours. Let me give you the idea. I'm also working professional like you people. In my house, currently, So we have guests in our family, and there's like a chaos in my house. Kids are screaming and everybody is doing something. So, from where I'm taking this class? By sitting in my car. I'm sitting in my car and taking this class, taking this orientation. That's how you can focus. That's how you can give time to your studies. But that should be the approach. Capital nouns questions on Excel, both methods. कब हाँ फराज आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर दो ना ये वाली बात. F7 F9 for March 10, is it manageable or should I drop one? अरहम इट डिपेंड्स. अब मुझे आपका बैकग्राउंड नहीं पता. ये तो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि आपकी पीछे अप्रोच क्या है. So then I can guide you, because two exams are possible for F7 and F9 if you have good track record. Schedule, where is schedule? Schedule is under the first tab. Orientation वाली जो tab होगी ना, under the orientation tab, schedule is available. Or I have already shared in the WhatsApp group. Please share the schedule in the WhatsApp group. Kit has only question till 2009. Yes, 2019. Yes, all the latest questions are available on the ACCA practice platform. I am selected in research and investment services and the joining in कौन सी research and investment? Which research and investment? Sir, can we start the question from 115? Yes, we can start the question from 115. Do solve all the question from the lectures and then you can start practicing from 15 onwards. Schedule में weekly test का there will be no test in the first week. From the second week onwards, there will be a regular test weekly. I'm studying SBR along with AFM. So how much time should I give to AFM so that will be enough for it? देखो, it depends now, but you should regularly assign few hours to SBR and AFM. For example, if you have 3 hours on daily basis, assign 1.5 hour to SBR, 1.5 hour to AFM on regular basis. And then you can put maximum time on the weekend. फिर आप weekend पे ज़्यादा time दे देना. टेस्ट का सिलेबस आप बताएंगे. टेस्ट like whatever we have covered in this week, test will be after 1 week. So it is written on the schedule, but I will also guide. I will also guide. Sir, please guide how to become best in solving computer-based exam for the person restarting his ACCA. देखो, Hastan, I will request that please take the live classes. Do take the live classes. So what I will do in the live class, I will solve a past paper question completely with theory. And I will guide that how to solve the numerical, how to solve the theory on the computer. तो वो लेना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. Okay? So in those live classes, it will be covered. Inshallah, it's a piece of cake. कोई मसला नहीं है. It's computer is very easy. यार, come on. I'm not teaching you the software thing, na. Excel is very easy. Whatever the Excel which we are using. If the examiner approach regarding the drafting, the question might be different after the inclusion. No. It's you will not find the difference, to be honest. The only thing is, uh, now the points which we used to write in 2015, 16, 17 past papers, now we will get marks on those points. ये फर्क हुआ है. It's good that it is very good that examiner has introduced the professional marks. Now by writing a good theory, by writing a good discussion on the numerical, we will get additional marks. अब ये हो गया. My works profile, providing the due diligence to client, portfolio management, valuation, financial modeling. How AFM will help me in this? AFM is like it will provide foundation to your job. Believe me, you are doing a dream job. AFM will set the platform for you. You know, maybe I have posted in your WhatsApp group as well. Uh, I need a candidate who knows financial modeling, and who can draft the PowerPoint slides. And salary was around 250 to 300,000. सोचे, just imagine, even you can't get this salary after qualifying full CA in Pakistan. So AFM, FM will set the foundation for this. If we just solve your question, will that be enough to pass? Inshallah, it is more than enough to pass. No condition. Like complimentary is appear in test and assignments. If you unable to do that, it's my humble request. Do take the live classes and do learn question solving technique from me in the live class. Okay. Do take the live classes so that you able to learn how to solve the question. Okay, G. There's another question. How to learn Excel? Which Excel? Excel required for AFM and FM or Excel for practical life? Which Excel? किसी और का कोई क्वेश्चन है? Excel for AFM is very easy. I will teach you that in all the lectures, in all the live classes, in all the practice classes. Will all the formulas will be given. Some of the formulas are available in the exam, but you will do those formulas on the Excel. Not an issue. ये कोई issue नहीं है. AFM Excel will be. You can learn the AFM example with the during the course. सर अभी मेरे स्किल्स के 3 पेपर रहते हैं, साथ जॉब करना ठीक है या पहले पेपर्स क्लियर करके जॉब? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह साथ साथ एक्सपीरियंस का सोच रहा हूँ. Like if you want to do job, take one paper. जॉब के साथ साथ take one paper and complete the ACCA. Or other way is complete all the 3 papers as soon as possible and then do the job. It's up to you. Both conditions are good. So risk management lectures available in portal mainly of calculation. No. आप देखो ना, आप if you complete it, आगे lectures जो complete करोगे, there is a complete discussion on the risk management as well. उसको complete करो. You will find a detailed discussion on the mark to market, basis risk. ये सारा कुछ आपको मिलेगा. Firstly, complete it. If still there is an issue, I will record that. Don't worry. Any other question, guys? Thank you so much for joining, everyone.